K97.5, the Triangle's only station for hip-hop and R&B. What's going on? Brian Dawson checking in. Get ready, because less than a week away, it's going to be a big date for everybody, all right? So make sure you keep it locked to the Triangle's only station for hip-hop and R&B. We're K97.5. I'm from a single-family household. I grew up with my mother in the country, born on a dirt road in Virginia, and I moved to Durham. So I think I'm living a legacy of can do, you know, and believing in yourself, because I feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it. You know, I went to college, I got 3 degrees, I got an associate in arts degree, I got a business communications degree and a master's degree. I've been on the radio in this market for 14 years. Nobody really would have believed that I would have been able to do it. So I feel like I'm a can-do person, and I think I'm an example of what you can do if you apply yourself. So I'm hoping that kids see me as a person that they can do what I'm doing, and even on a bigger level. I'm hoping that I'm knocking down doors and creating opportunities, and hopefully I'm inspiring some youth to do things that I'm doing, or actually to take it to another level. Again, I hope to inspire kids. That's always been my thing. You know, I do a Read to Achieve tour, and I do an EOG tour where I get a chance to go into the schools, and I realize how important music and entertainment is to the kids, and I use that as a medium to speak to them. And I understand that as you get older, you don't necessarily speak the language of what new people do. Every generation has their own movement. So this generation that I'm in, not necessarily understand totally the generation that MLK lived. So, but we related to it, and we was inspired by it. So now, generations beyond me, my kids, they should have an opportunity to have way more doors open because of people like me. And I felt like I've opened up a lot of doors. Being in the market 14 years, what if you were 4 years old, you're 18 now. So I have, you know, what I consider like influenced a lifetime of kids already, you know, some of which they're maybe going into communications or going into radio because they had an experience with me. So I feel like, you know, I've been a positive person in this market, and I feel like really the only goal left for me to do in radio is to continue to inspire before I leave. Well, one good thing about being on the radio, 3 to 7 is the prime time. Of course, radio got 2 big slots, the morning 6 to 10 and afternoons 3 to 7. But normally you're going to experience me for 15 minutes out of a day, because we live in a 15-minute world. So you live 15 minutes from where you work, the mall is within 15 minutes, your favorite eating places, you know, things like that. So when you get in the car, you're going to experience me, even if it's just for 2 or 3 songs, you're going to hear my voice. So you're going to feel like you know me. So I feel like I've been able to take that and use that as a positive force, because when I go out to these schools, I see the excitement on these kids' face, and on their, you know, I can see it, their voice, how excited they are. And I understand what my role is with them, because I get a lot of parents that I went to school with, and they're introducing me to their child. Their child is so excited. And they're wondering like, wow, I know this guy I went to school with, and why are you so excited? It's because the music relates to the youth. Hip hop is the culture of our youth. And I am the voice of that. So I have the ability to get on the radio and tell you the new Jay-Z song is hot, or the new Beyonce song is hot. I also have the ability to interview Jay-Z or Beyonce. So I think that gives me the credibility to speak to the kids, and I take it serious. I take being a role model in front of them serious. I also preach to them that it's not about being perfect. You know, it's about getting up when you make mistakes, trying to live a righteous life. So, you know, I know how to speak to the kids. Being on the radio is giving me that medium, that credibility with the kids. It's giving me that ability to bridge the gap between my experiences and being able to get in front of them and getting their attention with the sexy part of the entertainment industry, and talking to them about education and achieving their goals.